We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Get into these bags, we done had lots of time. The Joker had his act, now it's our time to go and shine. Some of them still blind, still heavenly programmed minds. And hopefully when it happens and it goes, it's overnight. But regardless of what happens, the future's extra bright. Cause the SEC is cooked and no more Gary lies. Only thing that would top it is Deaton taking the prize. But the swamp super deep in the east, so no surprise. Cause the media, the news and the television, they lie. The sports is all rigged and the cartoons programming minds. But we turning a corner and we headed past the sky. But some say there's no space and it's all just AI. Trump pump coming, we gon' keep them rockets pumping. Trump pump coming, we gon' keep this thing pumping. Trump pump coming, we gon' keep them rockets pumping. Deep state was holding us back, but now we running. Trump pump coming, we gon' keep them rockets pumping. Trump pump coming, we gon' keep this thing pumping. Trump pump coming, we gon' keep them rockets pumping. Deep state was holding us back, but now we running. Bags on my mind all the time. Getting to these bags, to the prize. Headed to the golden age, don't get left behind. Bluminati wealth got Bluminati minds. Fudding, they keep on fudding, they fudding. But we kept buying and buying while they was crying and crying, crying. Fudding, they keep on fudding, they fudding. But we keep buying. Crying, they crying. Bags on my mind all the time. Getting to these bags, to the prize. Headed to the golden age, don't get left behind. Bluminati wealth got Bluminati minds. So it begins bullish, we just getting started. Rockets pumping, flipping switches out of here, watch it rocket. We told you it was coming and there's nothing that can stop it. Portfolios popping, rich bitches getting them profits. On coffee time they going crazy and we extra bullish. Cause we been stuffing bags and stuffing them to the fullest. We stacking up them Zerkies, little clowns, don't be foolish. Christmas coming early, I guess you didn't hear them birdies. 10X and waving, ripping and leaving these little earthlings. Headed past the moon, past Elon, we passing Mars. XRP pumping, blasting up off the charts. XRP pumping, good gracious, passing the stars. Bags on my mind all the time. Getting to these bags, to the prize. Headed to the golden age, don't get left behind. Bluminati wealth got Bluminati minds.
Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in. Was that your kettle?
That was the Taco Bell bell.
Yo. How did fucking work out? Blast us out of here today. The good thing
What was that? What was that?
It's been so hot lately. Fucking like, what the fuck? It's been too hot lately, bro.
This is proper sack summer,
It's
bro.
not,
105,
it's not.
107. Yeah.
I hate this shit.
They were like,
Uh-huh.
they thought they were getting spoiled. Boop. Bring on the 105. Bring on the 103. You're like, man.
They said we're hitting a heat wave. see that shit on the news? We got.
I
like,
mean, it is fucking August, and we've been real mild since now. You know what I mean,
bro? August nights get so fucking muddy, like so hot and just like sticky and just like
bro.
Badow.
Let's fucking go. Shout out to you, Crypto OG. Welcome to Coffee Time, a live community chat. We talk crypto, we talk XRP, we talk Red Pill, we talk fucking whatever we want, and you can join too. Let's go. CDT, CTD, KF.
The hell does that stand for, man?
I don't know, bro. Crypto, the Donkey Kong funk, the Donkey Kong funk. I don't know, bro. You can make up anything. Is it me or is it the sound fading in and out? Well, with the music blasting, that's how the sound goes in and out. I don't know. Is our shit right?
Start the background music. It could affect the sound a little bit. Welcome to the Ripple Express 1.0.
Right.
I don't know what just happened to my screen. I did something. I don't know how to put it back.
What do you think 2.0 starts at? Ripple Express 2.0. What price is there going to be a new train? $5.
$5, dude.
$5.
$5, $10. $10.
So we're filling up the ass end of this train right now in the caboose. We're filling up the caboose right now, bro.
That's it. I mean, here's a bunch of fucking slimy politicians.
Caboose is this word.
You ready?
I like the word.
Really bad candidate, and frankly, I think a really bad person.
The simple fact is, he's the best president of my lifetime.
And you know how you make America great again? Tell Donald Trump to go to hell. To President Trump, you saved the world. God bless you.
And Donald is indicating the fear that keeps him up at night when he lashes out with anger. Donald, you're a sniveling coward. What I like best about President Trump is his courage and fearlessness.
There is no way we're going to allow a con artist to take over the conservative movement, and Donald Trump is a con artist.
Don't play games with this president's in office, because it's not going to turn out well.
Trump is a really bad candidate, and frankly, I think a really...
There you go.
We're lagging.
Are we lagging? Fuck, dude. Let me get out and come back in.
I forgot that I'm the new ambassador of Spain.
Well, if we're lagging, there's not much we could do, man.
I mean, we can just write them up because that is technically a write-up.
It's a write-up, YouTube.
That's kind of
or StreamYard.
Yeah.
Whoever deserves it.
Yeah.
What did Whirlwind say? It's honestly tiring these days.
Oh, I got it.
I got some lukewarm coffee going on, bro. It's too hot for like hot coffee.
Lukewarm? Throw some ice in that bitch.
I know I should do the ice mocha and be all fucking bougie and shit.
Yeah, ice and some fucking whip. Some whip on top. Fucking golden.
Jeffrey Dahmer has his ice coffee on hand. What up, Jeffrey?
Are you guys ready for my new profile picture? Because I am now the ambassador of Spain. There it is.
Hell yeah.
The ambassador of Spain.
El Matador. El Matador, Naughty X. Naughty X.
That's fucking perfect.
Nick Lazum, 2861.
Perfect, bro.
Ice it out. Ice it out, Naughty X. That's my best Spanish fucking accent, man.
That was fucking on point. That was fucking good.
That's all I got.
Damn, the show goes hella dead without Zerk.
I know, man.
Zerk is like the fucking. He's like the whole energy box of the whole show.
He's the direction, man. Where are we gonna go?
Zerk left and took the life with the show with him.
We're August 2nd, bro.
Fuck. I'm looking forward to August. I got a lot of shit happening in August. I'm finally wrapping up the stupid classes I've been going to. I'm not gonna go to that shit no more. I start school. Yeah, hopefully shit starts working out.
That's right, man. My son starts back up in like a couple weeks, dude. It's crazy. Quick ass.
Like the end of August or what? I think it's the end.
No,
right?
mid-August.
Mid-August. Okay.
I'm not sure what day exactly.
I got a meeting with my counselor and shit. Gotta pick out my classes, whatever. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited to start. I feel like I don't know. I feel like half the year went through and I feel like something shifted. Like energy wise, I feel like something shifted and we're like in a brand new day type of situation. Like, I don't know. I just have really good vibes. I feel like shit's going to start to look up now.
Energy wise, it is shifting, man. It just hasn't, it hasn't popped out in the physical yet.
Yeah. But, I feel like all my past karmic stuff has been paid. My retributions has been done. I'm good now. We'll see how this works out. Yeah, and they did turn off Siren too. They turned that shit off for like 7 years or some shit like that. So we'll see. We'll see how that all affected everything. If I get less deja vu or whatever. I don't know. Have you guys been getting more deja vu or less deja vu lately? Usually it hits me hella hard, and then not now.
But it's crazy you just said that, man.
Alternate timelines, I believe it. I definitely fucking believe it for sure. My life's a fucking movie. I tell you that much for a fact. My life's a fucking movie. Damn, Zerk.
I think we hit a. I definitely believe in like. You know how it's like the games are trying to be like realistic, but we're literally like the game, bro.
Oh, yeah.
The games are catching up to our reality, but
yeah.
I don't know. I believe like your little avatar. This is the avatar this time, but I think your soul is like ranked, bro. Like,
for sure.
Wisdom, character, spiritual ranking. Like, I don't know how many we actually take out. I don't think we take much out here. I think we take we probably learn more from the journey than nothing else. Nothing you accumulate here matters as far as.
Oh yeah, it's definitely about
like
the
material shit.
Yeah. Like the material doesn't mean nothing at all. But welcome back, motherfucker.
Damn, I got lost in the sauce, bro.
Bro, you took the whole show with you.
What happened, bro?
And don't ever leave again, bro. What are you thinking,
you're
bro?
Like battery pack for the show. You're like the thunderbolt for the show. You are the energy.
By the power of Grayskull.
You are the nitro circuits. You are.
I have the power.
Yeah.
Alternate timelines.
We're back. Yeah. We're talking about timelines.
Yeah, we're talking about Nerdy's like. Nerdy said something, but I had this video of this kid that he was like 7 and he remembered his past life and he was murdered by. He remembered where his wife and everything was. So he was telling his mom so much specifics that she flew him. They flew. And he's all, yeah, we owned a shop, and went to the shop and the wife was there and this kid was 7 and broke like his own murder case. But I was like, bro, I believed it. I was
That's
like,
crazy.
You can't make this up, bro. Like,
bro, doesn't that go like someone brought this up and like it made sense, but it's a really good topic to talk about, which is reincarnation and how many souls there actually are and how that aligns with the population and how there's not actually 8 billion people on the planet, because it doesn't take apart for reincarnation. So how many people actually are here that actually been here before? Because I don't really believe that there's 8 billion people on the planet. I think there's way less than that. Because look how many people passed away just in 2025 alone. Hella people passed away. There's no way in hell there's 8 billion people on the planet, bro. You gotta be tripping with that.
The math's not mathing.
The math's not mathing.
I think that falls in line with like the Big Bang Theory and shit. They want you to think that you're just a piece of a bunch of shit that happened and you're not that important, bruh. Like everything. No, there's 8 billion of you here, man. You ain't that important, you know.
Mhm.
And I think that's part of the control. Like, because if the people knew how powerful they were, none of this shit would work. Governments wouldn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what I think it is, honestly? I think if people really understood that life and death are one and the same, people wouldn't fear to live their life. Because a lot of people are afraid to die, right? But if they were to understand, look at ZRK came back and so did the fucking viewers. Like,
ZRK's back.
But I forgot what I was saying, but I just got distracted by that shit.
I'm not fucking leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving.
They're gonna have to get a wrecking ball and a fucking SWAT team to get me out of here. Let's go.
I ain't going nowhere.
That's right, bro.
But yeah.
Fuck yeah. Our DNA is just code. We have info and history embedded. Chris says, imagine people speaking about the tiny hats like they do now 2 years ago. Crazy level hatred. 17 told us save Israel for last. I hope so, bro. The only thing is that, like, maybe the people that are like me that are hating on tiny hats, that notice the obvious like tiny hat infusion in infiltration, maybe that's designed for us to get all up in arms about shit. And maybe they will do something about Israel in the end. I hope so, bro. You know what I mean? I hope so. Because the way it's looking, dude, is fucking weird. You know what I mean? But what we know about the red pill is that like Israel's kind of been part of everything for a long ass time.
And historically, the Jews and Islamic people have been fighting amongst each other for fucking ages. But the Christian people get caught up in between and they end up dying. Historically.
Don't you think though, like, I've only like started waking up like in the last 10 years, dude. So take it easy on us, man. How do you go from this dude's been woke up for only 10 years, but you expect the whole fucking world to go back, or not even go back, but to completely change in thousands of years of domination? Like, that is crazy to me. Like, so I don't know who, you know.
I think that even
I don't even think it's about patience. I think it's to understand the timeline of how long this earth has been controlled by elites. And you expect, oh, you know, Trump. I thought Trump would save the day, or, you know, I was a heavy Trump. I'm still a Trumpster, dude. I like Trump. But come on, man. It's going to take a whole things lined up.
No, I think the craziest part is people believe that a single president is going to stop a religious war that's been going on way before any of us were here. You get what I'm saying? Like, even after his presidency, because I actually do believe that he will run a third term. Like, I do believe like he will run in 2028 and he'll win.
I think stuff has to happen for that to happen, though. I think we'd have to.
There was this bitch one time, long time ago. I know she was talking shit, but she did have some points.
Oh, I got it.
I remember how they were saying how he was supposed to be inaugurated as the 19th and not as the 40-something, because of going back to old.
Yeah, because if we go back to the Republic, he could technically run, because this whole corporation system is null and void.
No, this would technically be his first term.
His first term in the Republic. So, but I'm saying, for us to get there, we need some shit to happen in like the next couple of years, dude. You know,
but shit is happening though.
It is happening.
It is happening though.
I used to get frustrated, like, because you know they're moving goalposts like the breadcrumb, and they're doing it to red pillars too. But it's gonna take a huge awareness for us to get
I
to
think
where
people are aware though, because look at how everyone keeps like, no one is letting go of the Epstein files. That's huge. That's actually a really big deal.
I know, but they make you
regular
okay with
Joes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like-
if you go back 8 years ago, 8 years ago, you get backlash, like, you know, and then you go back 3 or 4 years ago and you say something there, and then now liberals denied it 8 years ago, and then they're like, Trump was on the plane too, right? So now they're accepting it, and then now we're in the point to we're accepting the soap opera.
I think we're at the point where people are realizing the Democratic Party are communists and they're socialists, and they're showing their true colors. And like the two-party system is now a one-party system, and I think that we're actually more united today than we've ever been in a long time, because the way how a lot of people's political views are, they align with each other now, because it's so to one side that now everyone like on the basically the moral side of politics are basically in the same pool now, and people who believe in communism and socialism and want those kind of laws are basically all been like rendered onto one side, where they're now clearly visible, and nobody wants anything to do with that party anymore. They said that Kamala and AOC were supposed to run for presidential candidates in 2028. If they do that, then fucking it's a wrap.
I thought we got JFK coming back.
No, but on some real shit, I think Trump, whatever Trump was doing, I think it worked, to be honest with you.
JFK comes back and we're instantly raising consciousness. Instantly. Don't let JFK, Princess Diana, and Michael Jackson have like a 5-hour fucking thing to like wake up the world. It's over, bro. Like,
you see that video of the guy who had proof that Epstein was still alive? They're transferring Epstein to one bus to another from a prison or some shit.
Wasn't that Palm Beach Pete? I thought that's who we
No.
We pegged him as.
No, it wasn't him. No, it was
psyop within a psyop.
Yeah, so Epstein's still alive. That nigga, he's not dead.
This is the video going back to nerdy when you're talking about deja vu and all this and reincarnation, or
run it.
Let's run
it. Run it, bro.
2 minutes.
This is it now. This is the reality we're in now, where people are being reincarnated back to life and remembering their old life. And in some cases like this, they're coming back and solving their own murders. Now wait until you hear this. So this here behind me is T2 Singh, and he's a boy from India, and he claimed that he lived before, and he would tell his mom and dad loads of stories about how he had a wife and 2 kids, and they owned a radio cassette shop. And finally they started listening to him because he kept going on and on about it. And he was like, I know where it is, and I think my wife is still alive. My 2 kids should be still alive. And sure enough, when the parents brought the boy to the radio cassette shop back then, guess who was there? His wife. And he'd start speaking to his wife and saying, I know your name and I know our 2 kids' names, and going into mad detail. And she was like, oh my God, you're a reincarnation of my husband. And he says, I have one more thing to tell you. I was shot in the head. And she was like, yeah, I know, you were killed on the street. And he's like, I know who done it. And she's like, what? And he went to the police with his wife. So imagine walking to the police station with a husband who is now a reincarnation of a little boy, like fucking mad. And he goes and tells the police, right, this is mad now. The police line up loads of men to see who was the actual killer, because the boy knew, and he picked out who it was. He was going, that man right there shot me. And lo and behold, they investigated the matter. It took a couple of weeks, but eventually the man confessed to killing that other person who the boy claimed to be. I mean, this is wild. And if you want to research it as much as you can just to find out, fact check it, go ahead. This is 100% true. His name is T2 Singh, and this story is unbelievable.
We gotta find out if that kid's been vaccinated.
Bro, I'm telling you. I'm fucking telling you, bro. Like,
shout out to Rain.
I didn't research it, but
driving me crazy. My Rain.
I don't.
If you pay
That's fucking badass.
And if you take off, like, if you take out little clips and little, like, if you trust your intuition and you take out little clips from like, you see little, you know, they call it deja vu, whatever, and you actually start to pay attention to them. You don't like, you know, surround your life around it by just fucking holding the back of your head and just keep it moving. And when you go through life, you'll see little trinkets, you'll see little things that were related to that, and it's like, it's fucking trippy. It's the trippiest fucking thing in the world. And but at the same time, it holds like a compass, because when I'm fucking up in life, I need to make sure that I'm around things that are familiar and things that I recognize. And then if I do, then all of a sudden I know that I'm going towards the right direction in life, and all of a sudden shit starts working out. So it's fucking trippy, bro. I'm telling you, it's fucking nuts. So it's just the trippiest fucking thing ever. So I think eventually people are gonna realize that life and death are one and the same. It's just fucking wild.
I think it's just new beginnings, bro. I think there is no end, man. It's all
We definitely hit a shift though. August is different. This month is different.
What do you think about August 8th, 88? You know, like the 88 miles per hour, the whole deal. Abundance. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
What's the thing called? What's the Back to the Future thing called?
Oh, it was 88 miles per hour.
I know, but what's the little fucking thing they use on Back to the Future? Like,
the
flux they're coming out with a new one too.
The what? The flux
capacitor. Yeah.
Hell yeah, August 8th. Oh, don't give me another date. Damn it.
That's 888 right there. 888, because 2 and 6 is 8. So August 8th, 26 is 8.
That's the abundance code, dude. So you know that's.
Yep.
I've been seeing a lot of the codes lately, man. Like
Something's about to happen,
health,
man.
and pain.
I mean,
but it's
something
funny
better
because I've never seen codes before, and then like
shit,
last 3 months, like they're just coming. These codes are coming in my feeds. I'm like, okay.
Shit usually pops off near September too. So
September.
There's only 4 months, motherfuckers. There's only 4 months left in this year, bro.
No, I think we're about to fill up. The
wild.
Ripple Express 1.0 is about to be all aboard. We have there's no more room left. You guys got to get the next train, and
it's about to be one of them like livestock trains in like fucking rural India where they're all on the fucking
hanging
roof of the
off
train.
on top.
That's the FOMO train. Yeah,
but that's how important it is to be on that train.
Yeah,
people on the top don't give a fuck. I'm on this train,
bro. It's gonna be like chickens and donkeys and crates and shit, and like anybody getting on wherever they can. You know what I mean? The FOMO is gonna be real as fuck.
You know, I think so this is the reason that I started going to school too, is because I think how the future's gonna play out with all this crypto stuff is that AI and crypto are gonna be one field. AI and blockchain will combine into one
amen
position
all day, bro.
Right?
Yep.
Just like they did with networking and network administration and fucking.
It's the only way this shit's gonna work is AI agents running transactions. Yeah.
Then they're gonna start hiring motherfuckers, and they're gonna start hiring people, and then all of a sudden you're gonna see businesses with their own coin, and all of a sudden you're gonna see the app with some kind of reward system that they already have. Now have a coin system to it where you can
exactly. That's why they're all pushing their apps so hard, bro. Like,
you know what I mean?
You know, McDonald's and they're all pushing their apps. You're gonna get
I remember
grocery stores, especially like once the stock market's tokenized. Now their stocks is utility, right? They're gonna
It
have
is
lines.
tokenized. It already happened. We're past that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it has. It just hasn't.
Well, I remember
Yeah.
Nerdy talking like 4 years ago. He's like, Samsung wallet. Samsung's fucking integrated with this.
Yeah,
this,
now
that,
look,
this,
bro. I
that."
told you.
Like a week ago,
Right?
Yeah.
Now they got the stable coins and shit. now Samsung got a fucking, you got a crypto wallet embedded in with if you have a Samsung phone with your secure element that you have, you can create a blockchain wallet on your phone. I think
That's what the whole web auth thing was all about. That it's a secure wallet once you web auth.
Yeah. All your guys' Samsung phones, all your like your Galaxies or whatever, they're all crypto wallets.
Bro, someone said that Schwartz had said something about the 8th as well.
I saw that XRP.
What did he say? What did he say?
Fucking XRP calls, XRP Rawls 87. Get your ass on here, bro. Talk about
Rails. XRP
Rails?
Rails.
Rawls.
He's on the
I just
Ripple
want to say
Express,
Rawls.
bro. This is the Rails to the Ripple Express.
XR
right
Rawls. XRP Rawls. Yeah, the Rails. Let's go.
The Levitron.
Ooh.
Or was it is it the Magnetron? What's that train that levitates and floats?
The Magna train, the Magna
train, yeah.
Magna rail, some shit. Speed rail.
I mean, there's FUD online. You got what's his face? Where's Waldo? He's like, we need clarity no matter what, and they're talking about when clarity's going to be passed or not. And apparently, we've got like 2 weeks left before they go on recess.
Yeah, it's not going to pass this year.
Well, DTCC already
Ain't
said
passing this
Stellar. Stellar's already in the picture, so they're not approved by the SEC. So they're going to need clarity.
No, motherfuckers, they're gonna wait. They're gonna lag this shit out. They're gonna wait for some shit to go down. They always do that shit. They wait for some shit to go down, and then they rush past it because something happened.
To give preemptive credit where credit's due, Nerdy said 28 is moon, and then G used to say 27 is big giant crash, like NTD data crash.
And we're here.
So-
We're literally at that point now.
I mean, we're fucking year and a half out, year and 4 months out.
Bro,
You know
we're
what I
only
mean?
4 months out. That's only a quarter.
4 months out from the crash.
You know what I mean?
But that's
What
if
if
G
what if
is
the-
correct.
What if the crash happens this year?
I mean, fuck. Clown
AI
World
is
is
holding
the
it
most,
up.
Clown World is the most unpredictable fucking place, and we live in it. You know what I mean?
Something has to flinch with AI, and something has to flinch with either the memory sector or the hardware, the hard drive sector. Something has to fuck up within that, and or the model itself. The models will become stupid cheap, and that kind of fucks up the whole AI circle jerk, and that breaks up, and that what crashes the market. So some kind of news has to come out from China or some shit.
Or Japan, right?
Someone has to say that someone did something cheaper and better and with less hardware.
Nitty's talking about that cold wallet hack. It was a card where your seeds are on the card, much like the
They stole it directly from your
Ballet.
wallet, bro.
not the ballet, the other
No,
one.
it had like it was like a digital card with numbers on it, and it seemed like it was Bitcoin related. To be
What's
specific.
the other one where you get 3 cards in a pack that we were talking about? Tangent.
I think so. I don't have it. I don't have a tangent, but I said all cards are susceptible.
Well, that's the thing. This one, just by surface level reading it, it was something called like cold card or something like that. And it was a card where it held the seeds on the card. And it was in apparently a safety deposit box, the card. I have no idea how the fuck they hacked it. I haven't looked into it yet. But it was for a weird wallet that we'd really never heard of. So,
But it happened twice.
well, run it, bro. Talk about it.
It happened twice.
There you go.
So, Bitcoin cold wallet attack spreads to 45. Bro,
Have we noticed
bro.
it's
Holy
always
shit.
Bitcoin though? That's a
1,000.
good thing. It's never XRP wallets. Well, I mean, there's been a few, I guess, but
Bro,
it seems like it's mainly
Well,
Bitcoin.
remember the last false alarm? It was that fucking guy that like used a tablet. It was a user error.
Right.
But is this user error? That's the question.
I remember
It's ultimately what all these FUD things come up to is whether or not the guy fucked up or it was an actual hack.
No, that cold card is a brand name, right?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but even Ballet set up the same way. Your seat is still underneath, like on the card. So
No. We're talking about the kind where it's like tangent, where the seed is in the card, in the chip.
Oh, it's in the
It's
chip.
not written on it. It's in the fucking card. It's the
Oh,
same thing.
Okay.
Same thing behind the Tangem 3. Is it Tangem? The one with the 3 cards.
What was it called? Cold.
But I don't think it's the same thing, bro, because if somebody's hacking this shit, they would have hacked Tangem too while they're at it.
You guys remember Mr. Pool? Mr. Pool was actually around, and it was his actual account, and he kept saying, "Take your shit off the exchanges."
Yeah.
Or nothing is safe. And then here we go. I think it's starting. I think because of these narratives, because Bitcoin is such a big deal, I think we're starting in the narrative of crashing. So these things happen. More of these things occur. More of Bitcoin gets lost. It starts going down, and then the market starts going down, and then we get hit with the crash, and then it pushes the market even lower, and then something else goes down. Housing gets hit, or private credit gets hit. We go even down even lower. Then all of a sudden we recover, but everything is back to normal. But I think it's starting.
Well, it's been starting. Seems like it just hits different sectors at different times, so it's not a complete chaos. But
what is this article saying, bro? What exactly happened?
It's saying the attacker working through cold card generated keys is now emptying wallets worth a few $1,000s each. Galaxy Research flagged a third wave of sweeps early Sunday. Roughly 208 Bitcoin draped from 1912 address between Friday midday, Saturday morning UTC. That is just over a tenth of a Bitcoin per victim. The July 30th opening wave averaged close to full coin 1,083 Bitcoin from 1,196 address in 41 minutes. Damn, still hella Bitcoin. Observed loss across all three waves now total in 1,300. Bitcoin nearly 89 million from 4,500 addresses. Fuck. Wave 3 sends each victim's coins to its own destination rather than a handful of shared collector addresses that made the first two easy to map, and parks them in a pay-to-witness script hash output, a format that can carry multi-signature or time lock conditions instead of plain single key output used before. In a batched an average of 6 victims into each sweep, where wave 1 took exactly one at a time, and it scammed only the default diversion path, the standard branch of the key tree. A wallet checks first instead of testing several branches per seed. That is either the same operator rebuilding after the beginning number in public, or the second grinding the same vulnerable key space independently, and the chain does not distinguish them. Galaxy said it's confident each wave is internally one operator and will not link the three. So they're saying that it's one person. The flaw traces to March 2021 firmware build. Damn. That routed C generation to predict. So this is exactly what's happening. The March 2021 firmware build that routed C generation to predictable software randomizer instead of the chip's hardware one, leaving the bounded set of possible keys that anyone with disclosure enough to compute to reproduce offline without ever touching the device. So that's exactly what happened is right here. Is that the C generation that was supposed to be part of the secure element chip itself, they made it part of the software instead of integrating it part of the secure element chip.
So essentially, it was the manufacturer that fucked up.
It was the manufacturer who fucked up, and because of doing that, they created a security fault, which was the keys were able to be recompiled and figured out by anybody, whoever had they basically reproduce the keys offline, basically, without even touching the device. So basically, they didn't even have to. Someone figured out that this was a problem, and then they just generated a whole bunch of keys, and they just put them into another wallet, and just got all their Bitcoin and set it off without even touching anyone's device, because of how the manufacturer built their.
Who's the parent company of this wallet? Is that something easy to find out?
Fucking look it up, bro. Run it. Cold card.
Cold card.
So I guess what the boys want to know, the chat wants to really, really know, I think, is whether or not Tangem is subject to that. I don't think it is. I think Tangem's.
Do you know what the lead hit? The lead hit on
the
Cold
day
Card is checkmate.
This thing is air gap too. The cold card. I had it up, but I could get it again.
I mean, we could look up the mother.
It's about the seeds, bro. You're only as safe as the 24 word. You know, there's people on 12 words.
It's made by Coinite, a Canadian financial technology firm. That's why it's fucking Canadian.
There you go, cold card.
All you guys lost Bitcoin because of Canada.
It's not even a card. It's like a refurbished fucking BlackBerry.
Seriously.
Air gap signing options.
CoinKite.
It's the thing he used in Terminator 2 to rip off the ATM machine.
Yep. Unlike Trezor and Ledger, that's what they're using as their competitors.
Trezor, that's the one.
Yeah.
Rug pull.
Well,
that sucks, bro.
I think out of our hundreds of people watching right now, I don't think anybody uses that.
All right, just so people are aware.
Put a 1 in the chat if you use a cold card.
No, that's Bitcoin only, bro.
I know, but we gotta.
Okay, I dare them to give me another crash.
They make cold card. They make Arca, personal data. They make open
Dime,
open DIME, Dime. Yeah, open Dime. Open Dime. They make all these wallets. Throw this shit away.
It's all Bitcoin, right?
If you have any of these wallets, switch, but go buy a decent wallet. Throw this shit away, because this shit is trash.
Right. So it's not an actual card. It was a fucking.
It doesn't matter.
Was it a card? It just anything by that manufacturer.
How do you not know they built this? They built all these devices the same way.
Well, it looks like go down a little bit. They had cards in the middle.
I know, but even these cards, right? It doesn't matter, because how they built it was a software issue. They let the software generate the private seed phrase, the keys instead of.
There's a video of Jack Mallard complaining about this issue, and that's what he's talking about. So I don't know.
Bro. This is why I keep saying that software architecture matters. It's probably the most important part of software development. So you can't just build, you can't just vibe code shit and expect it to be good. It's like you're gonna end up with problems like this. I bet you anything that they probably vibe coded a firmware update and it did it.
Do y'all not think, Diambra says, do y'all not think the producers of this bug intentionally, when the wallets were designed and they were crashing in right before regulations, will they be liable? It's like an FTX thing. No one's really at fault.
That was an internal decision to design a wallet in that manner.
Blame Canada.
Yeah, blame fucking Toronto.
There you go. Fuck Bitcoin and Canada.
There
you go.
Yeah.
General Ken O, bro, get your ass on here. Let's go, bro. Let's hear some bullishness.
Media
coin card great again.
Stop buying Canadian.
So if 888 is the day, then we're gonna maybe see a black day this week. Maybe it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
What happened if we find out that JP Morgan was the hacker behind it?
Yeah.
I mean, there's Coinbase for you. Yeah.
It's
That'd be
that'd be fucking hilarious.
They can vibe code these nuts.
Bro, I'm telling you, you can't be using all these vibe coded projects. You can, bro. Why do you think it's taking me so long to build my shit? Because I'm going back to school to learn how to code fucking C++ just so I can do it right. Because you messing with people's money here, bro. I can't. There's gonna come a day where someone's about to get sued. Someone's gonna get sued. One of these platforms are gonna get sued, and they're gonna lose because they have no kind of consent on their application. When you first go to their application, there's no consent, there's no check, there's no nothing, there's no fee waivers, there's no nothing. Like, someone's gonna fuck up hard one day.
Shout out to Quincy, $8. Let's go.
Even with the coins, even with the tokens, someone's gonna sue someone that created a token and didn't create a disclosure, and it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be a wrap.
Shockwave says vibe coding is the shit.
It's good for if you know how to code, not if you don't. Then it's a pain in the ass. Then you just waste.
Look who we're talking to, bro. We're talking to Chorus X, the first faucet on the XRP ledger. Like,
yeah.
Come on.
I don't code, I decode. No idea how to code.
General Keno, I have these children running around making noise. It's too hot in the garage, brother. Yeah, it is. I hear you.
All right, bro.
For real, Keno. Get some of that hose action, bro. Bust out the kiddie pool, squirt the kids down, and just fucking chill. Put your feet in the grass. Let's go.
You need a beer.
Get yourself a beer.
Have some watermelon juice.
That's good stuff.
Damn, that's racist.
Dude, I just used another watermelon.
I'm just fucking with you.
I mean, I don't think Marcus knows who General Keno is.
I think he's been on here, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think General Keno is shallow enough to
pulled one out.
I don't think he's shallow enough to think Marcus is racist. Come on, nerdy. Quit trying to gaslight, bro. That's fucking racist. Let's go.
I even did
pitchforks.
Some celery juice this morning, dude.
Fucking Molotov cocktails and pitchforks. Shame on you, nerdy. Shame on you. That's racist. And he laughs. Yeah. He's gonna squirt you with a hose next, nerdy.
No, I need some mango juice. Mango juice is fire.
Bro, mangoes. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking run it.
Mango juice over watermelon any day.
Yeah. Watermelon juice will clean you out. Let's go.
Duel.
What's up, Duel?
So will that papaya.
Yeah, papaya.
Watermelon juice is good for ED,
with
bro.
the seeds, yeah.
So I cut a honeydew melon in half yesterday, and I threw that shit in the freezer. Well, I scooped out all the seeds, and I froze it, right? And then I poured I drink hemp milk, and I poured some hemp milk in there, and you just start scraping the melon.
Hemp milk?
And it turns into sorbet, dude. It's well, just 'cause I don't like dairy. So
Bro,
you can use
you take like a cheese wheel and you got a torch and it just melts the top and you just
they scrape that shit off. Yeah. So this is you just add whatever milk you like. I use hemp milk. And you just start scraping that shit, and it just slowly turns into fucking ice cream, or
Does
sorbet.
it still have THC infused in it?
Bro, you should try Buster's. Buster's got this like crazy ass like turmeric lemon water he drinks, and it's fire, bro. It's fucking fire.
Damn.
Yeah.
And I took me feel fat. I feel fat and ugly.
Bro, I went over there and
I do lemon lime,
fire ass barbecue. Sorry, go ahead.
Hella healthy and shit.
Lemon lime, and then I'll do like a little bit of the raw honey, and I'll put it in hot
that's what's
water
in
so
it.
it melts down. Yeah, and then I'll dump the honey water in there, and then fill it up with water, man.
We get you.
That's fire. We got
But it's hella good.
Bro, that shit was fire. It was hella good.
I'm just gonna roll down a hill.
I gotta make something like that. Shout out to chat. We got 191 watching. Welcome to Coffee Time.
What's up, motherfuckers?
I'm gonna drop the link again because obviously you fucks aren't getting a hint. Come help us talk. Let's go.
I want some barbecue.
I know, right?
I want some Uncle Buster's rub. I still have some.
See, that's the thing, dude, about this diet, dude, like that I'm on. Dude, it's so fucking strict. There's only like certain things I can eat, dude. It's like other shit that you think was completely safe is not. Like, did you know that like spinach is high in oxalates?
What the
Can't
fuck
even
is
eat
that?
spinach. I don't know, some bad shit apparently for your gut.
Oxalates are bad.
Oxalates, bro.
Oxalates aren't good for you.
Did you know that there's shit in like egg whites that's super fucking inflammatory?
I could have overdosed on oxalates right now. You just
can't even eat fucking. Bro, do it. Run it.
You
might as well. YOLO.
I'm gonna just copy your diet. Whatever the fuck you eat, I'm gonna eat.
Dude, Duel. I want to eat what he's eating, dude.
He's really in your mind right now. I want some.
Yeah, we did tri-tip last night.
Bro,
Yeah.
Winco, dude. I went to Winco the other
Tri-
day. Tri-tip's not bad. You know, as far as our extremely inflated beef prices, the tri-tip's not that bad. Winco's got decent prices.
Winco's about as cheap. I think it's about as cheap as it gets, bro. I shop at Winco.
Winco? Winco's the best. It's not even that far.
Yeah.
It's a little distance, but it's not that far.
Dude, fuck all that. You can eat spinach. XR Pisces.
Spinach and
Dang.
coconut milk is good.
Yep. Tri-tip is so good. Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Up. We got the boys and their barbecue stories. Just finished a New York strip with my new Uncle Buster's rub.
Yeah, man, you got it already.
Write a review. How was it?
I just sent it out to him this week, so I forgot what day, but it got there quick.
Nice.
We don't play at Uncle Buster's Rub Company.
Instant. Just like
We got
XRP.
Evan, Santa Maria tri-tip. That's all we cooked when we were kids.
That's where I think that's where tri-tip started, because not every state has tri-tips, bro. It's crazy. Generally,
It did start there.
West. Yeah, Santa Maria. Yep. Because when my cousins came from Tennessee a few years back, I did some tri-tips and they thought it was brisket. I'm like, no, this is tri-tips. She's like, oh, we don't even have it.
Damn. Are they Cowboys?
And
to find on the
Evan,
East Coast.
They say East Coast is the best side. You tripping, bro. You don't even have tri-tip. Get out of here, East Coast. You don't know what the fuck you're doing over there.
Ooh.
You have to have tri-tip, man.
East Coast sucks.
The holy trinity of meat.
Bro, I think they got like some crazy ass milk and dairy there though, bro. They're cows. They're Jersey cows in like Wisconsin and shit. Like that's some crazy ass like dairy products. I'd like to have like that. What that motherfuckers? The Amish. I like to have some like raw shit. You know,
If you're in the
raw
East
milk.
Coast, you're probably gay.
I mean, raw milk, bro. Raw dog. Like, what's the difference?
Yeah.
You like getting raw dog, is what you're saying? What was it?
It's the same
The
thing.
fucking
Faggot.
the Amish. The Amish.
Gay.
Watch out for the Amish. Gay. Where's
Hella
Duel
gay.
with a gay, bro?
He's in there. He's in the chat.
Is watermelon juice ED fucking remedy? Let's go. I mean, bro, what else is going on right now besides the Clarity stall and the fucking clown world? Like, do we need to talk about anything else? The weird Bitcoin wallet hack that I've never heard of until now.
Well,
Really didn't
Trump-
hear about it?
No,
Trump
I've never
was-
heard of like cold card. What the fuck is
Oh.
that? Yeah.
Trump
Sorry,
was
go ahead.
trying to say that the war was going to be over this morning for like the 10th time. So
There was never a war.
that's why I think the markets might do something weird in the next day or two.
Remember the styrofoam rubble and the people moving in the body bags from not only COVID but also the Ukraine war?
I hope we get gas back.
That's
down
how I
to
look at
$3.
Iran, dude. It's just complete bullshit.
You want to hear something
But
crazy
they're
that
dying over there, Berserker. They're
You know how-
dying. How could you?
Bonnie Tyler just died, right? Total eclipse of the heart. She
shit.
she did a live performance like right before COVID started,
Yeah.
and then she died a month right before this Corona eclipse, and a lot of people are saying it's like the fallout of all the COVID shit is supposed to happen on this eclipse.
Damn.
I don't know what the fuck that means, but
damn.
I think people just want to live.
I mean, I gotta give Marcus credit though, bro. You did call Spain winning the FIFA. You called that shit, bro. So that was fire. And so if you're talking about,
he did. That's right.
He did fucking do it. I just like talked about it a little bit after he had mentioned that the baby.
That's why Nerdy's
the messy naked baby. Yeah.
So weird.
Messy naked baby. Like that was your call, Marcus. And so if you're saying 888,
bro.
Dude, I'm putting dots together with like red yarn, and I got a cigarette burning, and I'm talking really fast, and got like a fucking gallon of coffee on the pot ready to go. Like, let's go. So if you're saying 888 is a good possibility coming up, what are you saying right now? You were saying that you said something about, what'd you just say?
I forgot now. You got me all spun off with Spain.
No, dead ass though. Like
I don't know, but
your instincts aren't wrong, bro.
After Spain won, there's all these fires, and then there's like an immigration crisis. Did you guys see this?
Yeah,
it happened yesterday or the day before.
That's just crazy.
There's like
know about that?
30,000 people like coming onto the coast, like ants coming out of the water, dude.
Bro,
I don't know what to think.
Deambra says chuck eyes are the best for the money. They're where the ribeye connects to the chuck. They're odd shapes, so they can't sell them as ribeye, but just as tender. Ooh wee. Chuck eyes, guys. That's the hack, the beef hack. I'm about to smoke some chickens today. A couple of whole chickens.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I gotta smash over to Burt's. Go to Burt's, cut my cat off my truck, put a straight pipe, and then smoke a couple of whole chickens in the Traeger. It's kind of cheaters.
You know what you should get? That would help you? Is that fucking Ronco rotisserie? That thing, Ronco, dude, the rotisserie chickens out of that bitch is hella good.
Bro, this one, I
40
want that
minutes.
smoke. I want that smoke flavor though, dude. He's got the pellets.
I know.
It's
but,
that bougie fake smoker shit, but it's still smoke. Yeah, the rotisserie would be fire. That'd be cool. I should probably get one of those.
Dole said he choked the chicken today.
Of course he did. There it is. Yeah. Tens of thousands of migrants voluntarily leave after crossing into Spanish territory of Ceuta. I don't know how to say that. Yeah. Damn ants coming out of the water. What the fuck?
It's the border of Morocco and Spain. They're saying those boats that they were bringing people over on, those boats cost $900,000 a pop. That boat right there.
What? 900,000 for what? That little tube?
That little skiff.
What?
No, not the tubes. That boat that could probably hold 50 people on it, probably. They're saying who's funding all this is what
George Soros.
Hey, Nitty, bro, Nitty with the win. Hey, we got a local boy, Nick's obviously from here, Buster. He goes, go to Belly.
Yeah, I saw that. Belly
Yeah.
Barbecue in Folsom.
Where the fuck you at, homie? Let's go. Fuck Folsom, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Fake,
Nick, NorCal.
fake bullshit.
What up, pimp?
Did you guys see
I want to
the
go to
Fauci-
a hood spot where I might get shot and I can smell the
get some
barbecue
bomb
from
that
fucking
chicken.
9 miles away. Yeah.
Did you guys see Fauci, the
Why?
Fauci Inquisition?
Yeah, I heard about that, but it was a bunch of bullshit because
He
pleaded
pleaded
the fifth or
not. He
something.
pleaded the fifth 111 times. 111. That's another
okay.
code.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
But-
888.
A lot of people don't know, like, you can't, once you plead the fifth, you can't answer any questions after that. If you do, it takes away your pleading the fifth. Like, you have to plead the fifth on every question. You can't cherry pick what you want to answer. So I think I don't think a lot of people know that, or that's how I thought.
Dave
it worked.
Chappelle taught us that.
Fauci takes a fifth more than 100 times. So 111. That could be November 11th. We're date fagging here, people. We're date fagging.
Member Peters, members
Yeah,
of the committee. I served at the NIH for over 54 years, 38 of those as director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. Over that period, I proved that I believe in and respect.
We don't have to watch that.
Yeah, but it happened. It was 111. It's pretty cool.
Damn.
It's more
like
synchronicities, like we're on to something, it's getting closer.
They're just mocking us with symbology.
If you're used to it, Zerk, raw milk will fuck your guts up. Yeah, dude, I'll probably, if I do some experimental shit, I got to be at home so I could blast ass and fucking get that.
Like if you do a bunch of celery juice, if you do a bunch of freshly pressed celery juice, you better stay home, dog.
I heard that about castor oil too. So take one of them castor oil lemon juice shots, you're gonna shit your guts out for like 3 days.
Yeah, like a cannon
Zerk,
blast.
where'd you find I Am a Warrior video?
Oh, did I take it off the media?
No,
is it
just
not
where
on
did
there?
You find it?
Oh, do we have it? We don't have it on here.
Someone asked me on X.
Oh, where to get it? I think I have it downloaded. I could just send it to somebody on X. Who's the
Send
X
it to
person?
me on X.
Send to you. All right, cool. Coming right up. But yeah, dude, we're clown world, bro. It's fucking clown world, and I don't know where that's going. You know, I mean, we could go. I don't see any nothing happening the rest of this year. But look at how fast this fucking first half of this year has come by. With no bullshit, you know what I mean?
I don't know if you saw that thing I posted in the chat earlier, but if it is the quantum year and 10 years happen in 1 year, that means 3 months equals 2.5 years. So Dahmer, I said he was laughing, but that's by the end of the year. That's another 2.5 years worth of shit that's supposed to be compiled in this quantum year.
Well, where'd homie come from? Where's Nick at? Fuck that. Play it now. I like that video. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. What did Nick say? What was the last shit? XR Nick. That's one of our local homies.
Oh, he said,
bro.
no joke. What was it called? Belly?
Don't trust me. He's the best.
I already
barbecue
forgot.
Nick.
I was
No,
looking
no
for the
joke.
name because I'm going to write it down.
Belly, but it's in Folsom, bro. If anything originates or it's in Folsom, it's some bullshit. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be some fucking real shit.
Dang, New York equals 111. That's
Right.
fucking interesting.
Play that one again, Zerk.
Play that fucking track.
Belly
Hold on.
barbecue. Okay.
Oh, let's go over the FUD of the day. So just in, Senate has 5 days. There it is. It's not 2 weeks. It's 5 days to pass Crypto Clarity Act before leaving for summer recess. And then what's his fuck commented on this. Where's Waldo? Earlier I saw it. Homeboy, what's his name? Vincent Scott. We call him Waldo. He said that, and it'll go to the House or something, but they're also out until September. So if the FUD is real, September is the earliest that anything will fucking continue after because they got to have their little like recess process going on. So I guess that's what's going on with Clarity.
Ain't shit happening this year.
Damn.
It's happening, bro. Get ready.
It's not
You
gonna happen.
you sticking to your guns,
Yeah, it is.
nerdy, bro?
It's not gonna happen.
They ain't taking.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
They're about to start up a new train soon, man. They ain't letting.
They're gonna
This
drag
train
this
keep
shit
filling up.
out till 2027.
They can drag it out.
They're gonna drag it out.
I mean,
$5
G
is
crash
dragging it out.
27.
$10 is
Man.
dragging it out. Like
Don't
all
drag
this
it out.
shit is dragging it out, but we ain't going to 2028 at $1.
We're
Quit-
going to 2028. I'm scared to
Be
tell you this,
tripping,
but this
bruh.
is true. 28 is written in the books.
That's probably when it's 10,000.
It's in the stones.
And then
Exactly.
If you can fathom fucking that, dude, that's not that long away.
Well, but if it's 2050 and it's still at 10 cents.
And we're all still here talking about it.
No, I'm
Fuck.
fucking with you.
Hey,
Ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Buster is retiring from coffee time.
bro.
Passing the
30
torch.
years.
It's been a good one, guys. It's been a good 30.
He gave it a good run.
We're about to close down the show. 2 weeks never came. No,
Bro.
He's
It's always
$1.4
2
million
weeks.
in debt, but he still has his
4
reserves.
Did you see there was some new Ripples valued at $1 trillion now or something? That was their new valuation.
It's gonna be fucking like a quadruplian, quadrillion. There's gonna be like a googillion,
Gorillion, bazillion, bazinga.
Empire. Ripple's gonna be so wealthy.
The money, all the money.
This is why they'll never IPO, because they know they're hella rich.
Motherfuckers.
You guys got to try that hemp milk in the chat.
Hemp milk melon sorbet.
We're all
It's
just
pretty
looking-
good. It's
We're
pretty
all
good.
just looking for a boat to escape the wealth gap. That's what we're all really looking for.
Yeah.
We're looking
Time.
for-
Time is freedom.
We're looking for
Time
a
is freedom.
way that escapes, that goes up the mountain and goes closest to the gap as fucking possible. We can be like, all right, then we can look back down the mountain and be like, all right, we're good. Like that's technically what we're all here for.
We can move mountains.
So we can get to that point, and then we've discovered a fucking gold mine.
Run it, bro.
Yeah. Because that wealth gap, eesh, that's just gonna get bigger.
I mean, we've been on the low end of that wealth gap our entire lives.
But houses, have you seen the houses lately? Bro, they're building they're building houses without garages now.
You don't need a car.
Bro, they're building houses without garages now.
Fuck that.
Because people don't drive no more. Because they can't afford it. Bro, if that's a signal to where we're going in the future, fuck. 900 square feet.
That just goes back to the haves and the have-nots. You know, you're gonna have assets or you're not. Because money is just not. It's just they're devaluing it. You know, they'll always have it, but
Bro.
people that are cash rich right now are gonna have a hard time.
Did you send me that, Zerk?
I'm looking for it right now, dude. I'm trying to fucking. It's like weeding through 90 million things.
There was a pretty good interview with Marshall Hayner about how his Metallicus offers the full stack and not any other crypto does that, and how they were becoming the Mighty Mouse of crypto.
Let's run it, bro.
Fuck
yeah, dude.
I still don't think none of it's natural though. Like,
doesn't seem like it. And then I typed in Mighty Mouse to the Gematria, and
where do you
his
get
name
Mighty Mouse from though?
Marshall Hayner said that in an interview. He
okay.
called Metallicus the Mighty Mouse of crypto, and that they're up there with the XRP ledger and the Algorands now. I thought
Well,
that
that's
was
good
pretty,
that he's even.
it was pretty
comparing it to
bullish.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's bullish. That's fucking bullish.
Driving me crazy. All right,
Hell
guys.
yeah.
What you guys want to do? It's been an hour 10. Are we calling it?
No. I'm
Let
about to
Nitty
hop
talk, bro.
What's up, Nitty?
Shout out.
What you got?
Hey guys,
What's happening?
what about
We'll give you a half an hour. Go.
what about? I'll try to be brief.
Tell him to
just-
shut the fuck up, Nitty. Just say, nerdy, shut the fuck up.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
You gotta
Hey,
learn
so
how to do that.
I would like to suggest a subject we could hash out a little bit between us, and it's the Japanese carry trade. Did you guys see the U.S. government sold $85 billion worth of euros to bail out the Japanese yen? Because the yen is trying to stave off an impending collapse. And we're trying to bail it out. Now, what happens when that doesn't work? The Japanese yen becomes valueless, and all of the stocks that were purchased with yen in the carry trade all over the Dow Jones have to be sold off in order to pay back the yen at depreciated values, which means that they're going to have to sell even more. Since saying, because they borrowed the money at very low interest rates. They went into the stock market. They bought all kinds of stock up with converted yen. And now that the yen's prime rate has gone up, and now the yen itself is in trouble, imperiled, what are we looking at? I mean, I think we're looking at an impending collapse of the carry trade. What do y'all think?
I mean, it sure seems that way. I saw an article saying they're going to try to keep it going as long as they can, though. You know, they're going to keep that boat going until they can't. But this could be the final, you know, the final hole in this, the final hole that sinks the boat. I don't know.
So we're selling euros, which is going to basically transfer, because there's so many more euros on the market. That's going to rug pull the existing euros, and it's going to export the damage that's in Japan over to Eurozone. Keep that factored in too.
So it's a domino theory. Is what I mean. It's what it is. One knocks the other down, and
Japan is 25% of global commerce. It is 1/4%. It's 1/4 of all global commerce.
It's a big domino.
That's a big domino.
You guys read what this says? It says the United States Treasury and Japan jointly intervened to support the Japanese yen by purchasing between 5 billion and 10 billion and conducting rate checks, marking Washington's first cooperative currency defense with Tokyo since 2011. Actions taken: the Federal Reserve and Bank of New York sold euros to buy yen on behalf of United States Treasury via institutions like Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley. Scale: Japan separately poured an estimated 52.8 billion to 59 billion into the market in a massive single-day defense, while United States Treasury Secretary Scott Bensett targeted a 5 billion to 10 billion direct intervention. The yen rebounded from a low roughly 164 down to 157 against the dollars hitting a multi-month high.
I just want to point out it was 58.9 billion.
Oh shit, 589.
Good catch.
Dude.
He's an oh shit.
You can't make this shit up.
You can't make it up.
Several weak yen forces Japan, the largest foreign holder of United States Treasury, to risk massive selling of American debt, which threatens to drive up United States mortgages and borrowing rates. United States authorities stepping in to claim massive volatility and liquidity strains tied up unwinding carry trade in the $9.5 trillion a day foreign exchange market. So that's basically everything that's what Nitty was talking about right there.
So much money.
Google verified.
This shit will not be $1. I'm telling you, bro. Like,
amen.
I mean, if we
2028, if it's set up, bro, this shit could be 50,000 a coin, dude. They're getting these coins back from you guys. Trust me.
30 million.
I mean, if you go to $3.85,
I think 30 million is years, decades away. I think as
what about if it's
as
not?
this whole system unfolds, it could
What
not
if
be.
it's
But that's
not,
exactly why you shouldn't think that they're gonna hold it down forever, bro. Because
just think of it like this:
if
we're
they
down
unlock
about-
it to what we feel like is decent amount of money, even $50, $10, 25, dude, they could go get 10% of the supply. And that's why I still disagree with they don't care if they make a few people rich. They care on 10% of the coins. Are you kidding me?
What if waiting for $20 is there's a less gap in between waiting for 30 million? They're like waiting.
But
for
when you look at
$20
it as a whole,
waiting for $20 today will take a longer time rather than waiting for 30 million while it's $20.
I think
short amount of time.
As a whole, let's say we stay at $1 for the next year and a half. Now it's more craziness to the chart. Like now the chart's getting skewed. This chart has to start going before you hit a fucking even a $5,000 XRP. Like just to think, I don't know.
It's 1,000
They're about to
switches
show you guys
in
some
one
money,
day.
bro.
It's gonna hit like $10, and then they're gonna go XRP is the one, and then there's gonna be a FOMO. It'll be $100 in no time. It's gonna just happen.
What happens if the unthinkable happens and then they just get rid of yen, and in Japan it switches to dollars?
What they're gonna do.
Okay, so if you go there, like to me, Katal would never be 10% if he doesn't have a major role, bro. Why would Ripple even make that guy such a big portion if he's not going to play a part in how we get to the prices we want? Like to me, like even the carry trade, I didn't know about the carry trade when I was reading up on Katal like fucking 5-6 years ago. Longer than that. This is 2018-19. I was like, and then this carry trade, I didn't even know what the fuck carry trade was then. You know, and now it's like it's all playing, it's all like coming together.
There was an article saying that what they decide in Japan is going to cost billions of dollars in the Americas. What they decide, which is probably going to be XRP. That's what it sounds like.
And also, Japan is connected to Japan through their chip marketing too. So that can trigger the whole AI, which will trigger the stock market collapse.
OSW.
You know, back in 2008, I heard Webster Tarpley talking about an asteroid of debt that orbits the planet. And it had something to do with the TARP Act. That's the Troubled Asset Relief Program Act, which went from mark to model rather than mark to market. And what that was is these banks were getting bailed out 1-to-1 on every bad mortgage that they were writing. And anyway, well, so that was a taxpayer-funded bailout, and they started naming it quantitative easing. That was their new euphemism for money printing. So they just started running the printing press to bail out these banks. And the first number for it was $750 billion, which was very comparable to the national defense spending budget that year. And then it got immediately raised another $100 billion. Now, the first number was arrived at by, they said they just wanted to see a big number. It had no correlation to anything. They just wanted it to be a large sounding number. And when we swallowed the first number, they went on ahead and threw another $100 billion in there. You know, why not? You know why? You know, anyway, well, so why not? So anyway, what's the point? That became quantitative easing 1, then quantitative easing 2. This is all under Ben Bernanke. Quantitative easing number 3, then quantitative easing number 4. And most of this money was sent to Europe to bail out European banks. It was taxpayer funded, U.S. taxpayer funded. So it went on our debt. So that last one was unlimited. It didn't have like a maximal dollar amount. It just went wild. And so that asteroid of debt is circling the planet, and nobody knows where it's going to come down. And then there's also something about the derivatives hedge funds, that there's a lot of debt in that. And it makes me wonder now how much of this Japanese carry trade was used to blow up these valuations all over the stock market. And what it boils down to, put simply, my best understanding of the Japanese carry trade is you just go to Japan, you go to their central bank, you say, hey, I want to buy some yen, and it's a loan, and the loans were basically 0% for decades, like for 30 years. And they were taking this money, and they were going and installing these no-interest loans into the Dow Jones Stock Exchange, and then earning a residual on the improvement in the valuation of the stocks, maybe even some blue chips. They were pulling in dividends and stuff on this Japanese money. Point being, that went on for 30 years. Now, then all of a sudden, and who knows what scale of that kind of loaning was, of lending. But anyway, and how much of that comprises the valuation of today's stock markets. You know, they're very high right now. Anyways, the point is this. The Central Bank of Japan just started going up on their interest rates. And everybody's like, now I've got to sell stuff to cover my monthly payments on these 0% loans. And so that's going to obviously take down, there's going to create selling, and that selling causes a decrease in valuation, right? That's what we know about trading and whatnot. So as the central bank increases and increases rates, more and more selling has to happen out of the wherever that money went. So those investments have to get cashed out into something that can pay back these loans. And that's called the unwind of the Japanese carry trade. That's my best understanding of that whole thing. Now, whatever precipitates an exacerbation of that system, I don't know what that looks like. But I know that it's real bad if other governments are trying to bail out another government's currency. It's like a trampoline. So this asteroid of debt is this mutually agreed upon, though many people have lots of problems with it. Look at it like a round trampoline, and out in the middle of the trampoline there's this barely manageable weight, and that's all this debt. And each of the springs that supports the trampoline's fabric are all the different countries, and all these countries are being stretched in order to bear this load. But as the Japanese yen collapses, we're seeing these springs begin to pop. When you see the Brexit countries, like, you know, England got out of the Eurozone, that's one of those springs that popped. The U.S. government selling all that all those euros in order to bail out the yen, you know, that's another one of the springs popping. You've got like the MiCA regulations, the ISO standards. A lot of these banks are over leveraged, and they're being inspected, and they're going to collapse, and they're kiting around checks, and they're trying to make things prop up. Like somebody said, there's like I think Nardi was talking about it, and it happened to be like a one check they're kiting around to prop up NVIDIA. And it's when the music stops and all of the investigations are done on all of the fraud that's taking place, because there's no money running around out there. Who's left with a chair to sit in? And the fact is, a whole bunch of little banks are going to get evaporated. A whole lot of big banks are going to try to consume that debt in order not to show it on the books. And then they're over leveraged. And when the government regulators come in and find out that your bank is over leveraged, they're just going to close you. Your bank gets closed, and it doesn't open back up for business. That's what happens to them. So where does that bring us? I don't know. Stable coins? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Zerps. But then look at average retail. I mean, the people that you run into in traffic, you know, that cut you off in traffic, most of those people today have only maybe heard of crypto.
Those people are usually illegal.
Those people got their heads up there, you know what.
There's a lot of people out there that are just involved in survival day to day.
That's a good way to, yeah. Accurate.
I mean, and it's not their fault, you know, the system, you know, the same guy with the rib boats, you know, Soros, who's nothing more than a front man for the Rothschild clan. He's their business operator. Same thing with JP Morgan. JP Morgan's father was the front man for business of the Rothschilds because they couldn't even be seen in public because of what they did at Waterloo. Remember, everybody knows about Waterloo. Well, there was a battle. I'll go into it briefly. There was a sneak Prussian attack, a pincer attack against Napoleon between Wellington and Napoleon. And what they did is they smashed Napoleon. But Napoleon was like the Napoleon was like the Michael Jordan of warfare back in his day. And if you know you're in Victorian era England and you hear that Napoleon won a battle, you wouldn't be surprised a bit because he'd won so many. Well, this day he lost, but they made it look like he won. And as a result, they were able to force the London Stock Exchange to start selling all the consoles. And the Rothschilds had an agent that was buying them all up for like 2 pennies on the dollar. And they were using Russian prince money to do it with. And so they bought up the ownership of basically the English government and the Bank of England. And then when later on, 20 hours later, they found out that Napoleon, in fact, had not won the war, they realized that Napoleon's French troops were not going to be marching down the streets of London anytime soon. Those consul valuations went back up. You see, they rug pulled. They tried to rug. It was a giant con, really. And they made $800 million back in like 1815. And because of that, everybody had contempt for the Rothschilds when everybody put it all together what had happened. So anyhow, they had to do business through front men. And JP Morgan's father was one of their front men. And as today, George Soros is one of their front men. So we saw Donald Trump get in control of energy. Energy is what controls nations. By getting Iran to stamp out the usage of the passage of the Straits of Hormuz, he was able to get them to really change up the chessboard on the global stage with regard to energy, regarding all nations. And what it did is it put American petroleum and the petroleum we control into a much better bargaining position. The EU didn't like America. They were buying anything but American oil for as long as they could because they've been trying to depower this country for a long time. When you see these rib boats full of migrants, that is an attack directly on the people to destabilize the governments. It is to destroy things with chaos. And it's just like food. You control nations with oil, you control people with food or other people. If you can put resources in a short supply by an unlimited ingress of foreign migrants, that's an attack. It's an attack on culture, on civilization, on humanity. And it's coming from a Rothschild front man. Okay, it's a result of it's been an ongoing problem. Let's put it that way. But they're trying to that's the next chess move. Create an unmitigated turmoil in the people. So if you can't control a nation that one of the pepperonis got off of the pizza, America, then you can pull the plug on civility in the streets and create chaos, and then hopefully perhaps somehow manage that situation to wind it back on top. That's what I'm seeing happen. It's a war. It's not publicized. The revolution will not be televised. Okay, that's enough for me for now. What do you guys think?
Well, I believe the revolution will be televised on Jungle Inc.
That's right. Jungle, man.
There's a song from the early 70s. The revolution will not be televised. It's very cool.
Right. You
That's
guys
where
don't know
got it
Jungle
from, man.
Jungle Inc. That's his catchphrase. Jungle Inc. is an XRP YouTuber, if you don't know. And he says the revolution will be televised here on Jungle Inc.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Jungle Inc. used to get me pumped up, bro. But all his old
Right.
videos, he got wiped out, man. But Zebekian Savage, $20 super cash app.
Let's go.
IBD Cartel said the question is, where's the liquidity coming from? That's what I think. That's what I think the escrow is about, bro. Because at the end of the day, you can mathematically put together a high ass price, but it's still money out of thin air, dude. That's what's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's literally money out of thin air.
Is it though?
But
Is it really though?
is it though? I think so. I think so. Initially, like
Because it does come with, like, you know, you do have the resource factor, the cold factor, the protection factor. You have all those different factors. So I don't think it's out of nothing.
I mean,
I mean, if they do, even if they do, like
the amount is the amount of dollars in circulation is made up 110%. On that, I will agree with you 110%. But the value that backs it, I think it's massive.
I'm not saying the value's not there. I'm just saying it's still coming.
Yeah,
out
I
of-
agree with you of just the amount.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even when you talk about stable coins, that's still on the ledger.
100%.
It's still going to be on. It's still going to be on all the key blockchains.
Mm-hmm.
So even if I personally think if it's like intermediary, like if we're doing XRP, you're not going to need trillions of dollars of fucking stable coins everywhere. Like, now if we stay on the same shit and they just want $100 trillion of stable coins instead of cash, it's still going to be on the main chains.
Are you guys aware of the sandwich?
This Evan Jungle doesn't have Jerry Curl. That's Sam I Am. That's to the lifeboats.
To the
Go ahead.
lifeboats was
The stable coins are just to make the other countries use the dollar. I mean,
I
that's
know. But are
basically
you guys aware of the sandwich?
what the chocolate one or
The sandwich allows
What sandwich, motherfucker? Give me some.
I'm trying to explain to you. The sandwich
okay.
allows anyone to have a stable coin, because in between all of that is the settlement, which is dollars. So doesn't matter what your stable coin is, settlement still happens in dollars.
right? So it makes America number one.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's also a way to help bail out these countries that are foreign investors in U.S. treasuries. Like, if we can't buy those treasuries back, what are they worth? But if you can get them to go into stable coins and then minting new stable coins, now you have a sponge that can absorb all the extra prevalence, and that would tend to support the value. And it'll give these countries something rather than a debauched treasury. Gives them an option out. Once they get into stable coins, they can sell that for any asset they want. It's a shopping mall. They can go to Sunglass Hut and buy a new pair of shades or wipe them out.
All it really does is just speeds up and secures the foreign exchange market.
Yeah. It keeps it.
But
it
everything
secures.
operates the same. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's just I think if they can't go to the U.S. Treasury and say, all right, here, we want our money back, and the Treasury doesn't have the cash to say, all right, here you go. But what about these stable coins? And then you can convert that into anything using the bridge, word glitches. So I think that's what they're doing. They're giving them an alternative, and it's actually, I think it's a moral thing as well, because it doesn't leave little countries, hanging and swinging high and dry. Like if there's a dollar collapse, what then? You know, they've got all these. So maybe they can give the treasury notes a place to go while at the same time having a dollar collapse. What if the dollar collapses? See, but they don't want to.
I don't think the dollar collapses. I think okay.
Hyperinflation.
They will do everything in their power to protect bonds, and they will sacrifice the stock market. If anything's going to collapse, it's going to be the stock market.
I don't think it collapses. I just think we hit hyperinflation.
But it will go down. It will be like greater than the Great Depression, and it will make headline news. It will be historic. But the recovery it'll just make everything feel like it never happened.
Well, if we want to talk about a dollar
I'm gonna
collapse,
hop down. I got dad duties to do today. Gabriel, hit me up on X, bro, or join the Telegram group, the Bluminati, and I'll hit you
Peace,
up.
Buster. Peace, Buster.
Yo, peace.
Later.
Yo.
So, like 1981, we have only 7% of the remaining spending power of the dollar since 1981. 7%.
That's dog shit.
So let's talk about a dollar collapse, motherfuckers.
But so they're gonna keep fiat around. It'll just be like that Zimbabwe money, you know.
The problem is that the order today doesn't believe in stealing your numerals, but they think it's quite all right to steal your spending power. There's nothing wrong with that.
It seems like hyperinflation would be a good way to get rid of cash too, because then at some point you're not going to have enough cash to be able to buy the hype. Yeah.
It won't. They could run it off of the cliff, huh?
Yeah. I never thought of that. So yeah.
Yeah, well, I didn't either. That's a terrific point. They could get it to where it's so cumbersome to try to use and otherwise scarce, because nobody's got any money. Y'all can't believe how cheap I have to work, and
that's the truth.
Just to survive. And then I had this discussion a few weeks ago with a boomer who was telling me how well he did, and he was literally condemning me for not having more than I do today, because his idea is that the notion of survival is not something to be worried with. Like in his world, that shit doesn't exist. He's living in the first world.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. And you know what? I was remarkably reserved. I just let this guy go on, because there's this whole thing about examining baby boomers these days going on, and it's how delusional they are. And it's true. Not all of them. Some of them are very cool people. They really are. However, there's a group of those sons of bitches that are just downright dangerous and greedy, and they're similar, and you got to be careful because they're out there. But this guy was he was telling me, shame on me for not achieving a raise within the period of a year. But I didn't manage to tell him, what if your boss is just a chiseler? You know what I mean? I can't do a damn thing about that. How am I going to go in there and just, look, I'm worried about when I'm going to get to eat next, and then I'm going to go in there and smack my boss around and say, all right, cough it up, son of a bitch, are you going to get the program? It doesn't really work like that.
Yeah, that's kind of like either you're going to abide or start your own business.
I've been in business before, and there's a big lesson there. The first rule of business is to remain in business. Stay in business. Because here's the thing. If you fall out of business, and my mother died, and I went through a lot of melancholy, and there were some challenges there I couldn't overcome, and I slid out of business. And let me tell you what, it's been over a decade. Now, I'm not saying I couldn't have made it back in by now, but it's hard as hell. So once you get into business, once you roll all that dice and you get that momentum, you must always diversify in terms of what you're able to accept, and then also don't stop marketing just because you fell into a period of success with one or more particular clients. You have to continually expand your base of clients, and that's how you diversify.
Keep
And
growing.
So, you got to keep growing, even if it's just a little bit. And you always do a little bit more than they expect, and point it out, because sometimes they won't notice. And that way you stay in the mid. And then you deliver, cases of liquor, a case of liquor to your plant managers. You bring them a case of liquor because that guy doesn't have a whole lot of time to go do his Christmas shopping. Now, he can either drink that liquor or he can give it away for Christmas presents. But either way, you hooked a brother up. It's not a kickback. It's just you being thoughtful. And all it takes is money. So, that's one of the things you do if you're a contractor. You take care of your point guy inside of your client's business. That's another thing that's helpful. But anyway, so and if you fall out of business, prepare for the ass kicking, because it's going to be a while.
You're a wonderful, wonderful person, Nitty. Thank you.
I thought you were going to say one of a kind, but now I'll say it.
Well, there you go. You just said it. That's beautiful.
I want you guys to just learn from my mistakes. It's as simple as that. I'm here to try to help out. I'm not here to try to take over or anything like that. But I've read a lot. I'm an unusual person in that I've been able to take advantage of from opportunities on behalf of others. And the way to do that is to multiply that effort. And if I can be the answer to a question ever, or if I can orient people to a certain discussion in terms of like something that went on in history, to see it better perspective, or at least a more accurate kind of a thing. Oh, the other day, I wanted to bring this up. There's something in the subject of the philosophy and logic, and it's called an appeal to authority. And it is the fallacy of winning an argument, or thinking you can win an argument. And arguments don't mean a spat. What they mean is the gentlemanly behavior of argument. One man, the public discourse, debate is all it means. It doesn't mean somebody's fighting or having a big grand mal seizure. The point is this. There's an argumentative fallacy, which means to appeal to authority. That means that just because some son of a bitch out there, Slack Daddy's a doctor, does not mean that he's always correct in everything he says. So to administer that notion into the premises that lead up to the conclusion would be a fallacy. That can't be done. The same can be said for if you weren't there, then it's not necessarily true. That would be a new fallacy I've never heard of before in my life, and that would be called an appeal to ignorance, which is just got to be even worse. But I've heard it come up, and it usually comes out of the left. Just letting y'all know, because sometimes this stuff dawns on me much later on when I'm in solitude. But don't lose an argument due to the fallacy of an appeal to ignorance. My God. Okay, there's that.
Nice. Nerdy, did you leave us?
What?
Yeah.
He has risen.
We got hour
I've been here the
45
whole
in,
time.
bro.
I've been listening to Nitty. I've been letting him speak. Nitty got some information, so I was letting Nitty take the stage, and we've been a solid 236. So, thank you for everyone that's been watching.
It's pretty good.
You like what Nitty's been saying. So
Yeah, I love all you guys, and I do appreciate
Nitty,
getting
we
the
love you more.
airtime. I appreciate what y'all do for me and for the guys. You know, I do it for other people. I mean, I carry on. I'm just kind of I tend to be glib, but I don't mean to hog. I have shit to say, and I do try to hand it back. You know, sometimes I carry on, but I don't mean to. I certainly don't mean to be the center of attention. I just want to. I want you guys to do the best y'all can.
You know, there was a $5 fee, right?
Okay. Okay.
We
you
charge
take
a speaking fee.
Do you take snail mail?
Just kite him a check. Just kite him a check, Nitty.
Maybe I could sell some of these cats around here. How many cats is worth $5?
No, sometimes you got to rant to get that information out there. So it's always good. I like listening to you. So.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You know what the funniest damn thing I ever saw was, or ever heard on any kind of a live chat ever in my whole life? There's this man he's a beautiful guy. His name's Ted Holder. And he was frustrated with one of his cats. And he asked the host to hold on a minute so he could put the cat outside. And he stopped what he was doing. He got up. This guy's like 75 years old. Picks up his cat, carries him out of the room door, down the hallway, into the foyer, and out of the front door. And by the time he made it back into the room, the cat was right back where it was. The cat had some kind of route entrance back to the house. And so by the time he released the cat out of the front door, the cat had managed to circuit back and get right back into that room right where he was prior to the man throwing him out of the house.
That's a sick cat.
The way it unfolded in the show was a whole lot funnier than I guess the way I told it.
Sounds like some deja vu.
Greg asked Ted, he's like, how many cats do you have? And Ted's answer was, at least one too many.
There you go.
Nitty?
Oi.
Can you do me a solid and give us a profound walkout speech? And we'll all enjoy our Sunday, please.
I don't know how profound it can be, but stay faithful to the Lord who loves you through Jesus Christ. And thank you for coming and spending your time with Coffee Time with Uncle Buster and ZRK. And we'll see you guys on Tuesday night at 7:55 Central Time for Boardroom with Uncle Buster. And I hope you guys keep the shiny side up. Stay focused. Time to be bullish. We're starting to see the flames, huh? So the phoenix rises from the ashes. So I don't know how profound I can be. I don't just pull that shit out like that.
Fortunes are made. Fortunes are made at the bottom.
Yeah, hit your likies on the way out to boost the algo and all of that good stuff. And thanks for your time and bless you all. Catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
I want my XRP castle. I got my XRP castle. I'm in my XRP castle. I want my, it's that PG123 castle pit. Castle pit. Castle pit. It's that PG123 castle pit. Castle pit. Castle pit. I'm in my castle now, living lavish now. Yeah, we held it down, now we hold the crown. No one knows us now, cause it's a ghost town. Rocket engines loud, rockets boosting now. Turbocharged sound, supersonic pow. Into another round, and now we hold the helm. Don't be overwhelmed, you never handled well, but now you living well, and now we running round like a touchdown, dancing all around, cause we run the town. If you ain't hear us then, I bet you hear us now.
be me, you gonna love it. Not advice, but trust it. No discussion. Yes, we bustin', throttle thrusting. The moon we touching, we keep on crushing. It was nothing. Keep on pumping. XOP Castle. I got my XOP Castle. I'm in my XOP Castle. I want my, it's that BG 123 Castle pit.
About to build me a castle. About to build me a castle. For XRP without a hassle.
It's that BG 123 Castle pit.
About to build me a castle. About to build me a castle. For XRP without a hassle. With XRP blow, I'ma build me a castle. Bought some more XRP without a hassle. Tell myself out of my digital asses. Graduated, flipping the tassel. Ignore the haters, all they do is babble. Bullets beat on my desk like a gavel. The moon on the list of places we gon' travel. Sit back, watch how this bull run unravel. Ooh, investing money to make me more money in this asset class and it's new. I got my ledger with XRP on it. It stick to me just like it's glue. I'm bullish, I'm bullish, I'm bullish, I'm bullish. Don't really know about you. XRP vision, I see with precision. The masses can't see what I view. About to build a castle, can't forget the moat. Got my bags packed, I ain't missed the boat. No, say you understand, but you really don't. Say you gon' invest, but you really won't. You ain't get the message, you ain't get the note. XRP the best, we don't need to vote. Greatest of all time, that's all she wrote. XRP the GOAT. Yes, I made this choice and I did not do this mistakenly. No, I know where this spaceship going, I'm waiting so patiently. Yes, sir. I invest in XRP and I do it so blatantly. You know, I don't deal with haters, can't let them get close to me. Nah, get away from me, get away from me.
I want my XRP Castle. I want my XRP Castle. I want my XRP Castle. I want my, sitting in my castle, top floor, top floor, top floor, top floor. Sitting in my castle, top floor, top floor, top floor, top floor, top floor, top floor.
Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.